Hey guys, Brandon here for another video. And with breeding season coming up, I wanted to go over a couple things that I would take into consideration when constructing my breeding plan. And before we get into that, if you didn't get a chance to check out the live with Adam from Proper Royals last week, I suggest you do so. He always has a great group of people within the chat, as well as bringing on a lot of really unique guests. We had a great time and discussed some of the things within this video, as well as a few things I'm sure I'm not going to cover. So when you get a chance, head over to Adam's channel and check out that live. So some of the things to consider when you're looking into building your breeding plan is what your goals are. Are you looking to make animals just for yourself? Are you looking to make animals that you can put on the market for other keepers and breeders? Or are you looking to do a little bit of both? When you're looking to put animals together for your own goals and your own projects, it's important to take into consideration things that can be done to help improve the odds for your pairings. So for a few examples, the first one being we have a pied that is possible het for sunset. We plan on using that male this season with our banana het sunset as well as our pinstripe het sunset. That could be a huge thing for us because if that male does in fact end up proving het for sunset, now we will have some sunsets with some codoms that are 100% het pied, and that will greatly help our projects going forward. Another important thing to mention is with the benefits of genetic testing slowly becoming available. Once a test is available for sunset and we have not paired yet, I will send that in just to find out, because if he is het sunset, then of course we're going to continue as planned. If he is not, however, then I'm likely going to use my visual male on those females. Another pairing that is just for me would be taking one of the pastel Enchi double het desert ghost sunsets we produced this past season and taking him to one of our visual desert ghost females. This would greatly benefit us because we would have a 50% shot at producing visual desert ghosts with a couple of codoms. And those animals being 50% het for sunset, it would greatly improve our odds down the road producing visual desert ghost sunsets, which I can only imagine will look absolutely amazing as they age. When I mention making animals that are just for the market, there are several people who have mentioned producing blue-eyed Leucistics just for the sake of producing them, as they are very popular at reptile shows, as well as the beginner keepers. While the blue-eyed Leucistics are beautiful, that's not a route that I would like to go, as if I produce it, I want to be okay with keeping it if I have to. So for me, I do plan on using my yellow belly dreamsicle male that I got from Justin and his team over at Canova to some of our pied as well as our lavender females. With those pairings, we will be able to produce dreamsicles and combo dreamsicles, as well as pieds and lavenders that will be 100% het for either pied or lavender, depending on what the pairing was. I think we can all agree, ever since Ralph Davis produced the first dreamsicles, that they have just been something that everybody loves. And I am no exception to that. I would love to have several females growing up within my racks, as well as the ability to potentially let other keepers get those animals to help fund other projects and goals that I have here. Keeping with that color palette, I would like to produce some candies and Candinos this season. However, they would be 100% het for genetic stripe. I will be using that candy genetic stripe male to breed the albinos as well as the candy type females that we have this season. I find the richness and color within the candies to be pretty exceptional. And as I've mentioned before, with people like Ozzy working that project, I think there are going to be a lot more people that get involved and try and put their own spin on it and create combos, much like all these insane lavender combos we've been seeing lately. Another thing to consider would be the long-term projects. And I'm talking about your dream projects. And for me, that's going to be a sunset ultramel pied. So we're going to be going for triple hets this coming season. When I first got my sunset group from Brock back in 2019, it's one of the projects that I really wanted to make, and I plan on seeing that through. And that's going to be a huge asset for the collection going forward, especially with things being multiple recessives. While I don't believe that you necessarily need to have everything a triple recessive, it definitely doesn't hurt, and it actually improves your odds on producing double recessives, as long as you're not specific about which ones you would like to make. This project would be huge, especially if my sunset male proves out het clown. So check out our video next week to see the egg cutting between our sunset pos het clown bred to a pastel banana clown. You don't want to miss it. If you found this video valuable, leave a comment down below with what you're looking to make this season. If you're trying to make stuff for yourself, for the market, or a little bit of both, feel free to reach out to us on Instagram if you would like to chat about some of your breeding plans, if you think that I could help. Be sure to check out our morph market to see if any of the animals we have available can help you reach your goals. Your time is valuable, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. See you in the next one.